both of those games, but either way, they feel like they have more options now if Browning were to continue to struggle. And on the flip side with the Browns, they feel pretty good about the development of their rookies. Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders. Obviously, at this point, this would indicate that Shedeur Sanders likely ascends to the number 2 spot behind Dillon Gabriel, and that eventually at some point this season, whether it's because Gabriel struggles or whether they just want to know what they have, they probably do get a look at Shedeur Sanders. Browns could bring in another veteran. They have Bailey Zappi on the practice squad, but it looks like they're going forward with the 2 rookies from this point.
Yeah, you can imagine they didn't think Joe Flacco was going to be their guy for the future, so getting Dillon Gabriel and possibly Shedeur Sanders out there would be great for them. All right, Dan, thank you.
Remember when the Browns had like 12 quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Now they have 2. Speaking of 2, number 2 in the starting 5, Jags improved to 4-1 after overcoming a 14-point deficit to beat the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. And the crazy game winner, when Trevor Lawrence was running like he was on ice, somehow got up and got the win. Kansas City falls to 2-3, and afterward, needless to say, the Jags were fired up.
All 3 faces made a huge impact in that ball game. All 3 faces. Guys, not much we do is truly the most pretty thing in the world. But guess what, man? Guess what? Guess what? Winning feels good. So proud to be your coach. Great job, Trevor Lawrence. Get us a break.
Let's just keep it rolling. Get healthy. Love y'all, boys. Appreciate y'all. Jags on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Lost to Tennessee, who was winless, by the way. One play stood out, running back Amari DeMarcado. You see it here, 72-yard TD. Fumbled in a premature celebration. There's a pill for that. Coach Jonathan Gannon went bananas at one point, giving DeMarcado a shove on the sidelines. He apologized yesterday, but as you would imagine, this has caught the attention of many and part of our reaction on tape 2.
If he felt the need to apologize to the team about it because he didn't feel great about it, then it shows you how egregious it actually was.
I'm old school. I didn't think that much of it. And, it's like he didn't grab his face mask, tear his helmet off like they did back in the 80s.
Yeah,
and throw it up in the stand.
Of course. There's no point on the football field where a coach should put his hands on a player. That's for any level of the sport. And to be honest, as you watch that, you're almost lucky that there weren't players around that witnessed that wanted to then put their hands on John Gannon to defend a young guy who made a mistake.
It also shows the importance of people, knowing how to conduct yourself when you're in a position of authority, because clearly you felt that you could get away with that even in the moment.
As a grown man, there is kind of like, hey, just don't put your hands on. We saw the conversation with Urban Meyer, and just when that happens, we know the emotions are high. It's a lot of testosterone during the game on the sideline. Now, in that moment, if the player snaps, because he's going through a lot too mentally, he goes back and he whoops Gannon's ass. Now he's the bad guy.
It's important to use this to highlight that the players aren't the only ones with their jobs on the line, because we see people losing their jobs all the time. And if you had a comfort level with your job, with your tenure or what have you, perhaps you would have acted a bit differently.
It's interesting. You're in the heat of the moment. It talks about the adrenaline, the game, and the emotion. And then you hear Bruce Arians say it, like, I'm old school. We used to have our face mask stripped and our helmet. Like it's a bad thing. I think Gannon did the right thing by coming out and apologizing and talking to the team about it.
Yeah, Gannon is not old school, by the way. He's cool,
like
so he should
30
know.
years old.
Exactly, he should know how to behave on the sideline.
Shout out to us in the football the whole game. One playing our college defense.
Long count. Here comes the rush.
It was a moment to rise.
Sam gets the ball away and throws it into the middle of the field. And it's intercepted.
I seen the ball in the air coming my way. I had to have it.
Chase McLaughlin. It is gone. And the Bucs beat the Seattle Seahawks. The cardiac crew is alive and well.
It ain't over until it's over with us.
Oh yeah, when the Bucs have won in 2025, they've done it with flair. Tampa Bay is the first team in NFL history to pick up each of its first 4 wins of a season by a game-winning score in the final minute of regulation.
I mean, they've been fun to watch, and a big part of those wins joins us now, 14-year NFL veteran and Super Bowl champ with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Lavonte David. Lavonte, quickly, how much does your body hurt now being 14 years in, going from Seattle back to Florida on flights?
Hurts a lot, man. It took me a little time to get out of bed this morning. But thank you guys for having me. It was fun. It was well worth it for sure.
Yeah, and look, we noted how close all of those games have been this season. What does this team do that turns these close games into wins instead of going the other way?
I mean, it's a testament to preparation and the coaches putting us in these situations throughout the week. We work on 2 minutes every week, and then for the most part, we work on good. It'd be one defense against one offense, and coaches throw out a situation out there, and we just go through it. We talk us through it, knowing expectations from both sides of the ball. And when the games come down to it, everybody know what to do, from both sides, and we was able to prevail in the ones we had. I mean, which is all the wins, but you hate to have the games come down to that, but luckily we prepared ourselves for those situations.
Yeah, I'm from Tampa, so I cheer for you guys, and it is a little nerve-wracking on occasion. I want to get your thoughts on something, okay? Give me your thoughts on this nickname. Matt Berry doesn't like it. Your quarterback, Tampa Baker. How do you feel about that?
Nah, not Tampa Baker. You probably just leave it at Tampa Bake or...
Tampa Bake is like the same thing.
Yeah,
You
Tampa
guys
Bay.
say Tampa Bay. I feel like Tampa Baker makes way more sense.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, as Matt mentioned, you've had a 14-year career, all with the Bucs. You've seen plenty of quarterbacks. What does Baker Mayfield bring to this team?
His passion. I love his passion for the game, man. I always tell him he played quarterback like a linebacker, and that's why I love him so much. He's very passionate. He's always fiery, and we already know how he is. When people get in his face and trash talk, he's going to trash talk back. Most quarterbacks kind of sit back and stay quiet, but nah, Baker's going to come right back at you, and that's what I love about him, man. He gets everybody fired up. I like to get up on the sideline, kind of watch him work. It's fun to watch, and the most thing I love is just watching him prevail after all he's been through, and being able to, lead us to victories and stuff like that, and him having fun out there playing the game. That's what I love most about him.
I mean, it is a great story. He was a #1 pick. He was cast aside, went to Carolina, went out and played for the Rams. Now he's leading you guys at 4-1, and he's taking you to the postseason. When you have a guy, Levante, that's been through that much, that comes in with that kind of swagger, how much do you almost take on the personality of what he's become as a quarterback and really a leader of this team?
Yeah, it's exactly that, man. He comes in with a chip on his shoulder. And us as a program for a long while, we had, we was, put aside. Not a lot of people thought about us. And, once Tom came, he came and brought that different type of style to our program, and Baker coming in and fitting right in. You know what I'm saying? We kind of brought what Tom brought to us, and building that culture and that confidence in the players, because we always have the talent, man. Since I've been in Tampa, we always had the talent. We just could never put it together. And it just always takes the right person, the right staff to kind of like install confidence in guys that you have. That's what's been going on, man. Baker came in and fit right in what we wanted and what we needed from a quarterback, and he's been doing it at a high level.
You mentioned how he fits in and how you guys had Tom before that. How would you compare this defense to the defense that you had when you were with Tom Brady and winning that Super Bowl in 2021?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this defense, younger, a lot of different guys, getting new looks at different things. And then the defense that we had a lot of veteran guys,